welcome back to a new video. I know this is a very different setting from what you guys are used to when you guys watch my videos. However, today is the day that I make a cooking vlog with you guys. So I know I cook a lot on my Instagram, so a lot of you guys are always like, make a cooking video on your YouTube. So here I am and here you are. So thank you again for clicking on that thumbnail and watching this video. So if you want to see what I'm gonna make, stay tuned. Okay, so this is basically what I have right here. These are the items that we're gonna use. We're gonna make paprika chicken. So we have the chicken thighs right there. We have some onions right here. And this is about 2 cups of rice. And then we have the salt. We have some black pepper. I have minced garlic right here because I'm too lazy to cut it. And then we have paprika. And then we have the dried parsley right here. So the first step is we're gonna actually turn on the stove to 400. So, oops. So we're gonna turn this. I didn't have chicken broth, so basically what I did was I just boiled 3 cups of water and I added 3 cubes of bouillon in there. So the first step is basically seasoning our chicken. So let's go ahead and get that started. So I'm gonna just start seasoning the chicken. So I have 4 chicken thighs in here, and I'm not really good at like measurements. I just know how my family likes their food seasoned. So I'm just gonna kind of just do whatever, and then you can decide how much seasoning you would like to add if you decide to cook this. So I have the salt and I have the paprika. I love pepper, so I usually put a good amount of pepper. And then we have the dried parsley flakes. I only put a little bit of this because I feel like it's, to me, I feel like the taste in dried parsley is super strong. So put a little bit on there, and then I'm just gonna kind of mix it. Yeah, I already tell I'm gonna add more paprika in it just because I just know that it's not as seasoned as I want it to be. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add a little bit more seasoning to this. And we'll do a little bit more pepper. We already did the salt, so I'm just focusing more on the paprika and the black pepper. It is paprika chicken, so yes, I did put a lot, but that's okay because I like my chicken seasoned. I hope you do too. So I'm just basically seasoning it, making sure that it gets all over. And I guess I will just put a little bit more salt. Yeah, this looks pretty good. It looks pretty seasoned. So next, now that this chicken is seasoned, I'm gonna go ahead and get it ready to put in the pot. I'm putting maybe like almost a tablespoon of olive oil. And then I just kind of move it around the pan like this, just so it's evenly coated. I would just turn the fire on medium heat. Next thing, we're just gonna bring our chicken over right here, and we are going to go ahead and place the chicken on the pan on the skin side first, just so we can get that real good crunchy skin. And I believe all 4 of them will be able to fit in this pan. And I just kind of roll it just to make sure that the oil is on all sides. And we just basically wait for it to cook. Just checking the bottom. okay. They're not ready to flip yet, but I would definitely just check to make sure that the skin isn't burning. You just want to flip them over a few times just so they're cooked evenly. I don't know about you, but I don't like pink chicken, so it's really up to your preference how long you want to cook it, because we are also going to be putting this inside the oven as well. But I definitely want to make sure it's cooked first before I do anything else. Nice. So I'm gonna flip them now and we'll start cooking the other side. So as you can see, the skin is kind of brown. I'm gonna flip them again. I just wanna cook both sides evenly. So we'll leave it on this side for a few minutes and then we'll flip it back again to the skin side. I think I'm going to go ahead and flip them back over to the other side now. As you can see, this side is now golden brown. That's exactly what we want to see. It's still a little bloody, as you can tell, so I'm going to definitely cook it some more. I'm going to turn the fire down just a little bit. These are some thick thighs we got here, so I got to make sure they're cooked. So it's been about 3 minutes since we flipped them. I'm just going to flip them back again. Actually, no. We're going to flip them back. I don't like them yet. Okay, so it's been about 4 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and flip them back. And let's see how they look. They look good. Kidding, you're gonna eat dinner? Good job. It's kind of getting to that point now that I like, where the skin is pretty hard and it's looking a little crunchy. So we're almost there. Now that the chicken is pretty much cooked, it's not cooked all the way, but like I said, we are gonna put it inside the oven to cook it. To cook the rest, basically. So for now, we're gonna go ahead and take the chicken and we are gonna set it aside in a plate. Just putting it in a plate like this. And this is what we have so far. I'm going to turn the fire down, and then I'm going to go ahead and add our garlic. This is about a half a cup. I mean, sorry, this is not garlic. This is onion. I'm adding the onion, and like I said, it's about half a cup. Then we'll go ahead and add some garlic. Some garlic, which is right here. I'm just going to add like a teaspoon. Then you just kind of fry the onions and the garlic just until they cook a little bit. And yeah, you keep all of this stuff in the pan because this is basically all the flavor. So we're just gonna wait till the garlic and the onions cook a little bit, and then we'll go ahead and add the other ingredients. Okay, so now the onions and garlic are pretty much kind of like transparent, so I believe we can go ahead and add the other ingredients. So I'm gonna go ahead and add our rice. Just add it in like this. Okay, so now that we have the rice inside, we're gonna go ahead and add the chicken broth. Like I said, I didn't have any chicken broth, so what I did was I boiled 3 cups of water and added 3 bouillon cubes. which are these cubes right here. And we're just gonna go ahead and add that in there. And I'm also gonna add in a cup of water, so just 1 cup of water. And I add the 1 cup of water just so I can make sure the rice fully cooks. So I'm just gonna make sure everything is, so you should have something that looks like this. Okay, so it's been about maybe like almost 15 minutes, and as you can see, it's definitely at a boil. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the chicken back inside. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take the chicken, and I'm just gonna place it at the top. I hope it doesn't overflow. So we're just gonna sit the chicken back inside, and then we're gonna go ahead and cover it with a lid, and then I'm gonna also turn the fire down. So I'm gonna turn the fire down now to low, and then we'll go ahead and close it with the lid for right now. Closing it with the lid also will help our chicken cook some more. And then after this, we're gonna go ahead and transfer it into a pan like this. It's just a long pan, just because I'm actually not sure up to what degree this pan or this skillet can go into the oven in, and I don't wanna mess up my pan. So I have the oven at 400, so I'm gonna transfer this whole entire thing in the pan once it's done. Okay, so let's see how it looks. So it looks really good. I think I'm gonna go ahead and transfer it over now to the pan. So to put it in the pan, I'm literally just going to dump it in there. Excuse Kaden, she is a frog right now apparently. So as you can see, it looks like it's a little watery, but we are still gonna put it inside the stove. So we're not done just yet. Okay, so basically I just kind of spread it out in the pan like this. And I'm gonna go ahead and just sprinkle a little bit of salt and pepper just for taste before I go ahead and toss it inside. So I'm gonna just sprinkle some pepper and then just some salt. Perfect. Then we're gonna go ahead and just place this in the oven. Before I stick it in the oven, I'm gonna go ahead and just wrap it with some foil just so the rice doesn't get too hard. And then once I am almost finished, I'll go ahead and take it out and broil the chicken just so we can have some crispy chicken skin, because I love crispy chicken skin. I'm gonna go ahead and just place it in there. We're gonna put it on the first rack. Really hot, so be careful. I have it at 400, and we'll put it in there for about 30 to 35 minutes. Okay, so it's been in there for about 30 minutes now, so I'm gonna go ahead and check it out. So it's super hot and it's gonna be steamy, so just be careful. So it looks like that so far. So I just want to check the rice just to make sure that it's cooked. And definitely I've learned, if you're cooking, make sure to taste your own food. Don't just not taste it. I'm just gonna take a little bit. Make sure that the rice is nice and not like super hard to chew. The rice smells so good. I'm gonna take the chicken out just so I can broil the chicken and get the skin to be a little bit more crispy, because obviously we put it inside here and we covered it, so the steam softened the skin a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch it over to a different pan. So basically what I did is I'm just gonna put it in this pan. Just like I said, we're just basically broiling it. So I have the oven on high for broil, and it's just gonna broil the skin just so I can get that crispy skin, and I'll show you guys once this comes out. Okay, I think I can already hear it popping in there. And for the broiling, it does not take that long because like I said, I have it on high. Oh, nice. Okay, so let's see. Let's use this to see. Okay, so it's not how we want it to be just yet. I'm gonna put them back in. I just heard it popping. I was like, shit, what's going on in there? Okay guys, I think it is done. Usually I just kind of go like this. If it makes that noise, I don't know if you can hear it. If it makes that noise, then it's where I want it to be. So that's how it looks. Then I'm just gonna place the chicken back on the pan. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pop the chicken back on. And bam. Okay, so this is our finished product. Here is basically, here is the food. Here's our chicken. Let's get a better view of the chicken. Zoom in. Nice crunchy chicken skin. And the rice is nice. It's not hard or anything. It's not too soft, too mushy. It's perfect. So we are all done. I hope you guys really like what I made with you guys today. So just in case you didn't know, this is paprika chicken. Are you hungry? She's hungry, I'm hungry. This is the paprika chicken. I hope you guys liked it. And if you try it, let me know. See you guys later. Bye.